Okay, hello everyone and welcome to another video on Soulking. Uh, on today's lesson, I will be talking about 10 most valuable tips that any new players um, can take advantage of, as well as some of the old players that just recently came back into the game. You might or might not forgot about all these things, so this is a very good position, very good place that we can start. Okay, so tips number one: you need to max your well and your gold mine. As you can see, this is the gold mine. It produces 400,000 gold per day, and it can stores up to 150,000. You can double this amount at level 3 by purchasing a little guy in the shop. Let me see. So it is under town tab, and you can see goblin miner and clock rabbit. So if you purchase goblin miner, you loses only 200 diamonds, but you get double the amount of gold. This little guy is very useful for most people, especially those who have times to actually sit and how do you say, check your characters every once in a while to get the bonuses. However, for people who are busy working and are able to check only about 3 or 4 times a day, it is not worth investing in this little guy, because he gives you quite a bit of money if you can get all those golds. However, if you just let it sit there, then it doesn't do anything. However, the second guy is the clock rabbit. It also doubles the amount of diamonds that you get, right? So after you max out your diamond mines, at first it seems very little, right? So like 20 diamonds, it doesn't do anything. But at the highest level, you get like 80 diamonds per day, and that is without the plus 100%. So you get quite a lot of diamonds, right? Usually you net about a few hundred diamond of profit if you are purchasing this guy. So I think for new players, it is the best that you start buying this guy right away and maxing your spirit well and gold mine as soon as possible. That's the first tip. The second one, so with these diamonds, what do you do, right? Most of the time people will be questioning about heroes. So one of my very useful tips for you is to use the tier list. The tier list is something that I created about a few weeks ago, I guess. And this one is created based on my personal experience on the top 20, 25 of Rumble, as well as top 100 of Colosseum. In addition to that, I also asked for advices from quite a lot of my friends, so you can be assured that this guide is very how do you say, objective, subjective. Objective or subjective? Objective, I think, yeah. So my personal experience plays a huge role in this one, but I try to be very critical of my own work. So with this, you can easily distinguish good heroes, excellent heroes, and like bad heroes. So for example, I see a lot of new players keeping their Angelo, their Ruditas here, their Opal, their Nogma. No, you don't keep these guys. It's just a waste of spaces, and if you dump your resources on them, they will not be helping a lot in the future. Then you have the A tier, S tier, SS tier, and SSS tier. So this is just the power ranking, okay? However, it is advisable that you ask for ask me in my Discord server for more instruction, because some of the S tier heroes is not very suitable for new players. For example, like Abel, Baron, um, or even Leon, to a certain extent. Yeah, because they are not doing anything until they have your full attention. And by that time, I think it is not worth investing in those particular heroes. However, I still put them in S tier because their power pick is actually very formidable, and they can kill even some of the SS and even SSS tier heroes. That's why I still put them in here, even though it might not be efficient to raise them from level 1. Okay, so this is the tier list. Please use this guide to guide your hero choices, because so many people just come and ask the same question every day about whether this hero is good or not. I have created this one just for that specific purpose. Okay, so please use it. Thank you. So that's my second tip. My third tips for this one is that please, for the love of God, do not spend diamonds on summon. So this thing is called Hall of Heroes, right? So like every other RPG games, we have this place where you can spend diamonds, spend real money to get extremely delicious and wow, like attractive looking, good looking heroes, right? All of these things are bullshit. The rate is very low. Now, at the moment, we are having a double rate for mythic heroes, and whenever you get one mythic, you get an additional mythic hero. So it might be worth it to invest about a couple of thousands diamonds on these things. However, I have to warn you that even if you have pure trust, you shouldn't be, I mean, you accept that the rate is low, right? So please don't get angry about yourself, and please accept that you are playing a very risky game. That's why for any players who wish to just slowly getting it up and do not want to spend a huge amount of money, I advise that you do not spend any diamonds on this thing. You have a lot of ways to get very strong heroes, please. So from the attendance, you can get one guaranteed mythic hero at the end of the month, as well as another legendary mythic hero ticket in the middle of the month. Given that the rate for the legendary and mythic ticket is not very high either, it is still higher than just lightly pulling heroes from the Hall of Heroes, okay? And also, for most of the time, you have these guys that called Transcended Heroes. They are the strongest heroes in the game, and they are free to acquire. However, they need a lot of resources. So I suggest that you start working your way up, and finally, just in the end, focus on Transcended Heroes, getting one or two mythic heroes along the way, and finish your team, rather than just go in and putting like a few $1,000 I'm sorry, not few $1,000s, but a few thousand diamonds on this. It's not worth it. And as you can see, this is a loyalty point. If you reach the last one, you are guaranteed to have mythic heroes. However, you need to spend big money on this one. So for something like 30,000 diamonds that you can get one of these guaranteed ticket, it is totally not worth it. Those diamonds are very precious, and it can help you speed up your game a lot. Okay, so that's my third tip. my fourth tip is focus on your PvE squad and use what you have early on. So what do I mean by this? You guys can visit my Discord server. I will put the link down below in the description, and you can find the PvE team that I am talking about. The PvE team consists of Willa, Da Vinci, Piet, and the last one is Giant Bat or Salian, the 5-star nature mythic heroes. Okay, so this team can help you get through Dragonstone Legendary very easily, and they are all farmable, free to obtain units. That's why I said don't waste time on the Hall of Heroes. Okay, so focus on this team: Willa, Piet, Da Vinci, and Giant Bat. Da Vinci you can farm from the exploration, right? Giant Bat is free to get from the 200,000 gold recruit ticket. So you can spend a bit of gold there, try to find a Giant Bat and get his skill up to level 6 here, as you can see. Willer, he is extremely strong. He can just basically solo the whole damn thing by himself. You want to save your legendary selectors for Willer and for Piet. Okay, also both of them are farmable. Both of them are farmable in the continent area at chapter 10, entrance to Kane's Road. So as you can see here, you can get Willer Soul Piece and even have a chance to get a whole heroes. Okay, so and you might as well want to farm some of the penetration set here as well, and you can farm Piet at level 8, so deserted quarry. So this is where you farm Piet. Farm them in conjunction with taking them from a legendary selector. Here, as you can see, legendary hero selector, right? And you are good to go. Just up their skills to level 6 and start doing grinding your way back through Dragonstone, and you shall be fine. So please focus on your PvE heroes. As for starters, I think you guys, where is it? So usually you want to choose from these Soulkings, right? I have been asked a lot of questions about who to choose in the unique Soulking selector. So my answer is Hekate first, Hamelin second, and the last guy is Da Vinci. Josephine is very good. Master Pop is very good as well. However, for now, just focus on Hekate, Da Vinci, and Hamelin. They will help you through the legendary chapters, and after that, you can worry about the other guy when you reach Dragonstone. So that's my fourth tip. And my fifth one is, please do not, I repeat, do not farm gears at low levels. Use what you have. So a lot of new players make this mistake that they worry about gears a bit too early into the game. They see my gear and other high levels player gears, they are all like red thing and like plus 20, plus 25. So they just keep asking like, what is the correct gear for a Willer, for Leon, for whatever they have. My answer is that do not worry about gears at low levels. They are not going to change your game. I have met people spend like hundreds of stamina just to farm at hard level, just something like a regen shoe or an activation gloves. I don't know. You guys are wasting your time farming gears. You should be worrying about farming gears when you need a specific combination of set that will take you to the next level. For example, Wheeler needs energy set. So when you are able to farm energy gear, then you should do it. But you only need to focus on the shield. The other part, no, not so much. Okay, so only focus about the shield because you need to get that mythic quality cooldown his juicy cooldown reduction. Okay, other than that, just play your game as the newbie. Do not worry about gears, they will come later when you are at like level 120 or something of your heroes. Okay, so about 120 here and above, and you definitely want to have that heroes in your lineup, then you start farming gears. Before that, no. And another thing is, stay away from healing gear and guard gear. Okay, stay away from them. Healing gear is something that looks like this. Where is it? I don't have any healing gear here. So this is a god armor. Okay, this is god armor. Stay away from it. Okay, so you can find. Wait a minute. So you can find defensive. Yeah, this is the defensive or the guard gear. Stay away from this one. This one is extremely bad, and I don't want you to spend time just looking for this. Healing is around chapter 9. This one, stay away from it as well. You don't want the boss either. Palus is an extremely bad hero, like a B tier, so he's bad also. And also another thing, if you click on a heroes, you will see this little thingy, this little thumbs up, this gold thumbs up here, right? So activation and rage. So this is the recommended set for a certain heroes. Each heroes, the game has a recommended set for them. However, they are not entirely correct, as you can see appeared here as the healers. So they are suggested healing set and swift set, which are both terrible. Swift set is okay, it's not that bad, but it's okay. You might want to have like regen set in combination with swift or vital set. That is the best combination for Piet. Something like Hekate, for example, or like Red Cha-Cha over here. You do not want to use these regen or blessing sets for him, but rather you are better off using mana sets for him. So when he transforms, he has that 1 mana cost ability. Okay, so that's my 5th tips. And also, don't bother making 6-star gears right now until you know what you are farming for. That is a pretty no-brain tip. Okay, unless you are at like legendary stages, farming for refining. Okay, so refining for mythic quality gear. So using this one, mythic quality, is extremely expensive. Yeah, this one is the 100% refinement. I don't even want to evolve it because that's 1.2 million gold. That's a lot of gold, just for something that I might or might not use. Okay, so that's the 5 tips for today. I will see you on the next video about the last 5 tips. Thank you for tuning in and stay tuned.